silence is your favorite sound. And I notice it, every little thing, the way you barely even try. Like you don't care who's watching you, but you still catch every eye. And I tell myself it's nothing, but I don't even believe that.
Hey there, I'm going to take you through some of the steps, the beginning steps to get into our Angela Chase choreography, which hopefully I will be posting soon. So I'm going to start with our very first sequence in this choreography. So we're going to start off with the fabric really cradling our upper back, so about bra line height. And we start with our right knee bent, and then you can kind of find like a little sway back, so you've got like a nice arch going, and you're going to lean back and put your hands behind your head. So you really want to look like you're kind of almost daydreaming, and then you're going to turn and face the audience. At this point you yawn, big arm expression here, and you circle the right arm around and you put it on the back of the fabric. From here, we slide the right leg back and bend the left knee, and now we're going to go for a spin over our right shoulder. So as we spin, my left foot comes on top of my right, and I find this little sitting pigeon pose, if you will. Looks like a chair pigeon. Yeah? So that's the very, very first beginnings of our choreography. From here, we go into a longer sequence, which I'm going to demo in a second, but just so that you can get this in your body, let's just do that beginning part again. So you're sitting, fabric on your upper back, right foot is bent, stick out the booty, hands behind the head, and you rotate, yawn, and then the arm circles up, and then you slide the right leg back, and then you go for a spin over your right shoulder, stacking your left ankle on top of your right knee. So you're here. Yeah. So when you're ready, and you've done that a few times, you can always go back and hit rewind and get that perfect in your brain. When you're ready, though, from that chair position, you're going to flare the left leg and hook the right ankle. So what that looks like with no spin, right, is my left leg is here, and I'm going to fan it open, go into my inversion, and just my right ankle is on top of the fabric here. Now you can find all different kinds of shapes here. I like this one, but you can also go for this one if you want. You know, you can go with whatever your body is calling for you. But in this choreography, we're here. And then we're sliding the right leg through, and we're coming up, and we're pushing the right hand back behind us and reaching the left arm forward. So we're in just a Peter Pan, but it looks a little different. Yeah? So just one more time, just that much. And I'll do it with the spin, if you want to do it with the spin as well. So we're here in our little lean pose, yeah? Hands behind the head, looking up, turning, yawning, arm circles, right leg goes back, left knee bends, and then we're going to go for a spin over our right shoulder. Spin it out, find your chair, then pick the legs, and now you're here. Then you go through the center, climbing up into your theater, left arm forward, right arm back, finding this little position. From here, we're going to turn our hips towards the ceiling, flamingo the left hand. So the left hand, I would say a flamingo grip, you can kind of take it to your forehead and then reach up. Yeah? So my elbow is on the back of the fabric. I'm going to reach my left leg, I'm going to reach my left leg to the back of the right fabric and then send my hips towards the floor. Like so. That's our kite. And then I'm going to bring my left knee through and point my left foot at the floor, and here's my dove. And then I come back up and through, releasing my hands to go into my back balance. Let's look at all that with no spin. So this is a great little beginner sequence, but for people who are more advanced, I would say really try to like nail the pointing of the toes and hopefully was doing all that while I was demoing it, but maybe not. We'll see. So once we come up into our Peter, we're going for the flag, and then, I'm sorry, the kite, and then the dove, and then a back bounce. So I'm just going to talk about those three moves all by themselves. So as I invert, I'm climbing up, looking at my right knee, and then I'm here, right? And this is where we left off. I'm taking my left hand, keeping the fabric in my armpit, I'm bringing it to my forehead, and I'm grabbing on. And then I'm sinking my hips up towards the ceiling. So almost like I was about to go into like a mermaid. I'm gonna hate this video because I got a bunch of fabric right there. Looks like I have a belly. I'm gonna bring my ankle to the back of this fabric and turn my hips toward the floor. So here we are. And then I just bring my left knee through the center and down toward the floor. And then I bring my left leg up and through, releasing my hand for the back bounce. Let's talk about all of those just on their own so that you can really hit them properly. Let's look first at your kite position. Yeah? So kite, again, the way we get into kite is always to come through Peter Pan. So, hooking the right leg outside in, climbing up, flamingo gripping the hand, and then turning your hips to the ceiling. And then you want to take your left ankle and bring it to the back of this fabric. And then you want your hips to reach down toward the floor. So what I'm seeing a lot in teaching this is that people really want to find more of a mermaid shape. But the more you can sink your hips towards the ground, the grander this looks. And if you want to think about the name of the trick kite, right? You really want to open up almost like, think like a flying squirrel, right? You want your legs extended, your arms extended, and then your midsection is sort of like blowing in the wind, if you will. Yeah? All right, I'm going to give myself a little spin just so you can see what this looks like with the spin. Hey! All right, so, sorry, it's in orbit now. I'm going to flamingo grip my hands, my ankle comes to the back of the fabric, and then I turn my hips toward the floor. Right? So that's your kite position. Next is your dove. So from kite, you're going into dove. Dove is easy, but it can be a little scary because, especially if you're not left-hand dominant, we're hanging off of our left hand quite a bit. So you just want to make sure you have a nice solid grip in your left hand and know that you're not staying there very long. I'm going to rotate slightly just so you can see me. Move from from kite to dove. So kite, and then I bend the knee and then extend it out. And then to come back in, I'm literally putting my low back onto the fabric so that I can go right into my back bounce. Yeah? You'll probably find dove very easy if you are a hoop person because dove is a pretty classic move in hoop. I would say we use it a fair amount in hammock too. So it's a good one to know, and it's a pretty little shape to move through when you happen to be going in and out of things. Our last one is our back bounce. So for your back bounce, I would say I like the fabric in the spot right above my booty where my sacrum is. Some people may like it higher or lower depending on their bodies, and that's for you to discover. To prep for this, let's go into a normal back balance. So a normal back balance, you have no wraps on. You're going to push the fabric down to your low back. You can find your hollow body shape. I'm going to give myself, again, a little spin so you can see. I'm going to find that hollow body shape. And I'm going to let my legs and head and arms go towards the floor. And then I can practice straightening and bending my legs. Really letting myself relax here. It's early for me, so it's really not my best back bounce. I would say get comfortable being in a back balance. Do a few back balances. Nice and close to the floor, with no spin, just getting comfortable with the back balance. When you do the back balance from Peter Pan, You're gonna do the same thing, but because of the nature of Peter Pan, now you did just come from Dove, which would have moved this lower on your back anyway. But if you just come from Peter Pan to try this, you're gonna find that your fabric on your back is very high. It's higher and it's diagonal. So the back balance we just practiced, it was flat and straight, and now we have this diagonal line. So you want to kind of lift yourself up, almost like you're going into a mermaid position, and that will even it out on your back a little bit, if that makes any sense. And I would say again, practice this a few times, make sure you're comfortable here. Yeah? Then roll yourself up and come on in. So that's the very beginning of our Angela Chase choreography, and it goes on, obviously, here and there. I'm gonna put all three of those moves together along with our beginning, and you'll be able to see everything together now. I'll talk you through it if you want to do it with me. So I'm gonna put on my fabric, like I was putting on a backpack. I'm gonna lean back so that it catches my upper brow line. I'm going to bend my right knee and straighten my left leg, and I'm gonna stick my butt out and bring my hands behind my head. I'm gonna turn as the music starts, yawn, circle my arm, slide my right leg back, bend my left knee, and then turn over my right shoulder. My left leg stacks on top of my right, and then I bend it, and I come here. Then my right leg slides through the center of the fabric, I pull mine up, reach my left hand forward, reach my right arm back. From here, when we go gripping the left hand, I'm going to bring my left ankle to the back of the fabric. I'm going to bend the knee into my chest and extend down from my dove. And then back up and through, releasing my hand as I go into my back bounce. And just so you know, my right leg is straight, my left knee is bent. And you can grab that leg if you want, but I've been just reaching over my head here. And I'm climbing back up. And for now, you'll let your left foot touch down to the floor and bring your shoulders to the center. Yay! Yeah, it's a great little standard beginner kind of sequence there. I will do music next so that you can see it with the music, and then I hope you watch video 2 so that you can see the next sequence within this choreography. See you later, bye!
I see you. Even when you don't look. You lean like you've got nowhere to be, like time just follows you around. Half-lidded eyes saying nothing, like silence is your favorite sound. And I notice it, every little thing, the way you barely even try. Like you don't care who's watching you, but you still catch every eye. And I tell myself it's nothing, but I don't even believe that now. Jordan Catalano, I don't need you to